How you doing, guys? My name is Stan. He and I have been best friends for a long time, and we started this stuff together. She asked me to do a quick in the bag for what I throw. So I love the squash, carry a lot of discs. I either carry a lot of discs, especially when I'm out there playing, but I also have a smaller version of the lure for tournament rounds. But I'll go through my bag. We're gonna go from putters to drivers. So my putters I use for putting are the two Black Lunas. Got them both at the same time. I like them because they float and glide longer. For me, I put a hybrid of a push putt and a spin putt. So I want the glide and the nice hyzer finish. Throwing putters, I have 4 in the bag. So I have 2 zones. I have a soft zone, which around you can see has a little waffle top on it. This is my main approach disc. I throw it anywhere within 180 to 200 feet. Get close to the butt, kind of hyzer release, or if I need to flex it, it'll still come back. I have a Z zone. This is mostly off the tee, or if it is a heavier headwind where my soft zone won't come back as fast, I'll throw this one. And next ability, I throw a brand new Z Kratos. It's just a off the tee or approach disc where I have to just throw on a hyzer, let the baby just hyzer in, or if I put a little more snap onto it, it'll pop up and go left. But it's a good disc off the tee and approach. And then I just have a basic Fierce. This is mostly my turnover upshot, turnover driver, turnover disc off the tee pad. Pretty much just throw it flat, it'll turn over right, or if I put a lot of snap into it, I can get it to flip over. But this is mostly for my turnovers or for approaches and for drives. Mid ranges, I have 6 in the bag. We'll go from the understable to overstable. So I have a X Stratus, if I can get out of here. So the X Stratus is pretty much more my flip over drive off the tee. So pretty much if I want to put out a little hyzer, flip over for me, like a lot of tees or trees or a lot of holes in our home course, we have to throw a little hyzer to start bending over. I did have a buzz for that, but I lost it earlier in the year. So right now I'm doing that, using the Stratus for that spot until I get another buzz to beat in. Next, I have a old school super straight buzz from about 2010-ish. This one pretty much I just throw a flat, just go right. Hopefully this will get to the consistency of my old buzz where I just throw on a little hyzer and just flip over for me. But this is a great buzz for like hyzer flip straight shots or just throw a flat and turn over. Next ability is this basic ESP buzz. Pretty much just throw a flat, goes flat and hyzers out. Put a little Annie, you'll still have enough stability to fight back. That's pretty much what that buzz is. Pretty much my main throwing buzz right now. I got brand new TI buzz. This is pretty much a meat hook. I gotta throw it straight, hard. It would always go out left. It pretty much flies like this Malta I have, which is probably coming out of the bag now since I have that TI buzz, just for more simplicity. But right now this is like a headwind driver for me. And then another disc I had this year will be the Swarm. It's more of a utility special disc. So if I have a super headwind, if I need to do a flex shot that cuts hard left really fast. But pretty much this is a more specialty or a utility disc for me. Now we will go to my fairway drivers. I have 4 molds, so I have 7 discs. So for me, I like to have 2 of the same mold in my bag and then keep throwing one of them until they beat into a certain stability. That's how I like to throw them. That's how I like my discs. So I have 2 cicadas. I hardly throw them right now because there's really no shots here that I need for my type of golf in Illinois where we live. But it's nice to throw a flat, go right, or if I throw with a hyzer, it could flip up, go straight in the hyzer out. Next will be Passions out of my fairways. This is the most I throw. It's quite similar to my old Eagles I had back in the day when I had mostly Innova discs. Throw it in a hyzer, pop up flats, go straight, and then hyzer out. If I put it flat, I'll go to right and come out. So this is pretty much my main utility fairway. And then for headwinds, I have the Athena. It's pretty much just for headwinds if I need to go left, or tricky flex shots, but pretty much the Athena I only throw for if I need to go way left or for headwind shots. And I have Captain Wraps, the first one that came out a couple years ago. Like I said, the Swarm, and it's another utility disc. I don't really throw it much, but if I do, it's a great disc for like spike hyzers, or if I need to do a severe flex shot and come back hard left. Now drivers. I have 4 molds. So I have an Avenger SS. Pretty much these are my flip over straight to the right, or my big turnover dots, and I also throw these for rollers from time to time. But pretty much this is my straight to turnover, or if I pop with a little hyzer, I'll pop up straight and then go left. Next one are my annexes. It's pretty much my in-between for my fairways and my Zeus's that I mostly throw. I have 2. This one's really stable. This one is beat in where it goes straight and then hyzers left. And then I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 Zeus's. These are my main throwers. All different stabilities, going from my most overstable one. And then these 3 are pretty much the same in flight, where I pop it up, gives me a little turn, and then come back left. Right now I'm trying to beat these in where I have different stability. So right now I'm mostly throwing this pink one. This one's probably my most understable of the 3, but pretty much it'll get to a point where this will be my probably pop-up turnover or my max distance one. And if I have an open field, I just need a rip one. I have 3 different Hades. So this one's brand new. It'll just pop up, go straight, and then left. So I usually throw this in a headwind. Not super strong headwind, but if it's like a little headwind, I'll throw this up, let the wind flip it over for me. If I have a nice tailwind, I have a first one I got a couple years ago. Put a baby hyzer, and this will just go far, far away. And then I have a jawbreaker one I got earlier in the year. This thing is understable. So if it's a super strong tailwind, I will throw this one, or if I need a big turnover, I'll just throw this flat and let the disc do the work for me. But I say my main drivers, I throw our Zeus's, and then I have, for super heavy headwind shots, I just have 1 Venom. I hardly never throw this utility disc, but if it's like a 20-mile-per-hour headwind, I'll throw this for more consistency. You see I throw a squash bag. I don't have much of the stuff. I have a lot of flags. I have a rangefinder. Probably one of the best purchases I bought is this retriever with little suction cups. I recommend you guys buy that. Not sponsored by them, but it's a great thing to have. I probably stayed about 400 or 500 worth of discs already. And then just a dry bag. All in all, that's all I have to do. That's all to say. If you have any questions, post comments in the comments. And thanks.